Hello guys and welcome back to Talking F1 with me Lampis. Hope it's going well. And today we're going to talk about the newly confirmed Miami Grand Prix that's going to happen next year, and then about some tracks that may come in the coming years, or speculations about them. But before we start, thanks for watching and remember to like and subscribe. So this past weekend at Imola, it was confirmed that Miami is going to hold one of the Grand Prix next year. Uh, and it was quite out of the blue, but it is confirmed, and we do have the track design and all that information. Now, let's look at the track. When you look at the track, it kind of looks. I presume it's going to be a track circuit like Baku or Abu Dhabi. Uh, and it's going to have maybe the vibes of a Russia or something like that. Looking at it, it seems that there maybe going to be three DRS zones, probably just two, and it's around the Miami football stadium. And if you can see here on the left hand side, uh, quite looks like the Japanese layout, maybe nice flowing corners, a nice straight where you're going to see a lot of overtakes, and also it resembles a bit of the current USA Texas Grand Prix circuit. Now let's quickly look at length and all that stuff. Now it's 3.36 miles long, or 5.41 kilometers. So quite a long circuit. Should be around the 1 minute 40s, I presume, on track time. We'll see the 2022 cars maybe going to be faster, maybe going to be slower. It's new regulations next season. And so we don't know exactly what it's going to be. But, it looks quite interesting. Must say, um, I think it's going to be a really nice circuit. And looking at it, also it got 19 corners, which is quite a lot. Um, and they're talking about the average speed about 222 kilometers per hour or 138 miles per hour. So quite quite average speed of fast, but as you can see, it seems that there's a lot of straights and it's going to be fast. So I think it's going to be maybe. I hope the width of the track is quite wide, so it can there can be nice overtakes, and like Baku, maybe just a bit wider. But I think it's going to be relative the same to Baku, and I think it's a great addition to races in America. Bring the sport is more what do you call it, sponsorships, and more people seeing it, and it's growing. So yeah, then also we heard that maybe in the next 5 years we're going to see a track in Africa again. Now I looked, and I think it's going to be Kyalami. Now Kyalami was one of the tracks that was in the F1 uh, you know calendar way back when. We're talking here about 90, yeah, 90, 93. It was the last time I think they raced there, and it was when Nigel Mansell, um, he took the track record at 1 minute 17. So yeah, that's way back when, and since then there has been changes to the track, and it is now grade 2 by the FIA for Formula 1 tracks. So still not up to par at the grade 1, but maybe they will improve that. And looking at it now it's about 4.5 kilometers long, 2.8 miles long, has 16 corners. And looking at the track, also I think it's a fast track. Maybe lets me think about Jerez. And I hopefully I pronounce it right. I don't think I did, but yeah, the one in, I think it's in Spain. No, not a lot of runoff area, and it's almost like Imola. Kyalami was a famous track, and it held it for about, let's go, 20 years back, more than 20 years back. It held its last Grand Prix, but last year they're still busy with the GTRs, and that championship, the GT Challenge International Championships, is still happening at the track. So maybe looking at over the past few years, maybe we can see F1 returning to it. For me, it would be really nice because I live in South Africa, so it's close to me, and it would be so nice to go and check it out. But yeah, also looks like a technical circuit. It's a fast circuit, looking at the time. It's going to be, I think it's going to be around the same time as maybe Australia, the new track layout for Australia. And then, next track, Vietnam. So I've done a bit of research, and it doesn't seem we're going to race this year at it, maybe next year. Would be really nice. I only have seen this track on esports, and it looks quite like a street circuit, quite fast. Lets me think on Valencia, the track there. Technical, not difficult, not a run of you make a mistake, you're out. There's not a second chance because there's no runoff areas and all that stuff. So don't know if we're going to go to Vietnam. Hopefully next year. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments if it's happening this year. But looking at the stuff I saw on internet and all that stuff, it doesn't seem we're going to have a race there. Then there was talks that the CEO of the FIA and all that stuff talked about they're going to try to every year to bring in a new circuit. Now, looking at the races this year, I think it's 22 races. It's a lot, and there's a lot of circuits that, especially because of COVID, a lot of new circuits suddenly appeared, or circuits where F1 raced but hasn't raced in a long time, and then it appeared last year. And like Nürburgring, all that, Hungary, not Hungary, the one in Germany, all that, they appeared again. So hopefully we can see other tracks also appearing in the few years, and I think it's good for F1 to do it, to show, to promote the sport in different countries, and looking at the tracks, I think there's like 57 different tracks in the world which F1 can race at, and looking at all the ones that F1 was at, and like India, we're talking about India, China, the other China Grand Prix or what, I think it's China, or anyway, I don't know. But looking at like 2014, around there, other tracks that we haven't seen in a long time, and hopefully they can make it like each year it's a different track, or they go there for 5 years. And like, I'm glad Australia is changing now. It also, tracks that suit the new generation, of course. But yeah, I will definitely do a video on the 2022 regulations and all that stuff, because I think that's really interesting, and we're going to see a lot of, cool stuff, 18-inch wheels. I know Mercedes have tested the Pirelli tires, and I must say it looked quite good on the cars, and, hopefully more competitions, more close battles, waiting till the last race to see who is going to win the championship. So, yeah. But, thanks for watching, guys, and I appreciate you guys watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Next week I will bring out a video on my predictions on the Portugal race, and, have a nice one.